Okay, hello. This is a video about making scenario analysis. It's not too complicated because we're just going to modify an existing analysis. And let me see. So, what we have here is a base case, low case, and a high case. And then we have some alternatives. So E6. This is really not very good. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this low case and a base case and a high case that has a whole lot of different scenarios in it. I'll leave that. How about we'll make our actual O&M expenses a little bit higher. Lower, and we don't really have any variable O&M, so that won't be an issue. Excuse me. So what we can do is let's make a low case at first. And to make a low case, we've got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have got that by looking at that 9. So we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Equal transpose, and we select the area, and we put that, and then press Shift, Control, Enter, and we'll delete that. Now, to do this really a little more efficiently, okay, Alt-EIS, and we'll put an if statement. If this equals, if this one to be with the C fixed, equals this one with the row fixed, then we take the low case, and we better press the F4 key on this one, or we take the base case otherwise. Okay, so in this case we have the low case, and we can Control R, just select it, Control R, of course, copy this. Yes, format it as copy it with the formats. Now we're going to have to do a little bit of if we want to make a conditional format, then we would go to conditional formatting, make a new rule, and put the cell here, take the F4 keys, take everything away, and if that's equal to the low case, which we better lock, then let's, shit. Oh, God, manage rules. Maybe I can manage the rules, and I can edit the rule, and I meant to put a format there. Okay, and we press OK, and press Apply, and it didn't work. Okay. Oh, that's because it's equal to the low case. I didn't want to make it. Oh, shit. Well, let's do it differently. So let's, sorry about this, but I guess it's good to go through conditional. Let's clear rules. Clear rules from selected cells. Okay. And then let's do the same thing. Conditional formatting, new rule, use a cell, take this cell, take the F4s away, so you always go to the top left hand side, make this equal to the base case. Okay. That's not any good either, really. It's equal to the... Ah, shit. Let's make it equal to the... Let's make it... That's what we want to do. Not equal to the base case. One more time. Do we have one? No, we don't have one. Okay. Sorry about this. New rule. Cells. This one. Move this one. Put this one in. Take the F4s away. And put not equal to the base case. And then with that, and if it's not equal to the base case, let's make it a red cell. Okay? Is that okay? That's a little better. We could have didn't want it here really, did we? So we can hopefully clear rules from selected cells. Okay? We didn't have any downside case for this, and we didn't have any downside case for the realized capacity, which is really same as the availability, although not exactly. Okay, and let's do the same thing here. So I think we've got a, well, no, let's do, so remind you, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equal transpose. Go to titles, close it, and put high case. Okay, and then we can say, well, we can copy this. Okay. If this one equals that one, then we'll take the high case, otherwise we'll take the base case. Okay, it's just making oops. Okay. We're going to have to do this again, and it seems that well, I thought I copied this. Okay, and we better get rid of these rules, and then let's practice doing this one more time. Clear rules. I don't know. I'm not going to make you watch this. Yes, I will. Okay. Let's just be, since it took a little time, so let's do conditional formatting and new rules and use a formula. We go to this one, take the F4 away, and put it equal to, not equal to the base case. And then we press the F4 key, and then we put the green one. Okay, and then we press an OK. And it looks like I screwed up. C9 equals D2. Why concession period? Why don't I make the low case? Why don't I make the high case 11? So why didn't that work? F5. Oh, I see. I thought, did I press Control down? Oops. Okay, there we go. Guess the conditional formatting might have helped. Then on this one we'll put. We're going to do the same kind of thing, except only do it when it's greater than. And this is going to make. This is going to allow us to make a waterfall chart. So how about we'll just put. I don't know what to call this, but we'll okay, we'll put cumulative. Okay. And then we'll put this time, if this thing is greater than or equal, oops, of course we have to, greater than or equal to this one, then we'll use the low case. Otherwise, we'll use the base case. Control R, shade it down, Control D. And I think we can probably format it the same as we did above. And I suppose it's okay. It's not going to be much of a diagram. And now we have it finished. Now, there's a whole thing I could do with you. Show formula, why did I have that? We have a custom case here. The way the custom case works is it's a separate whole case, and it takes this spinner box and adjusts it. And if you go up here, I don't know what happened to our inflation scenario here. Okay, we can. What you can do is just adjust one variable at a time. If we put it on the custom case, we can just say, okay, let's make the concession case years less. Okay, come on. Okay, I don't know why that's not moving. I'll have to check if the construction cost increases or decreases. We can have some different cases, and if we want to switch back to the base case, we can take all our sensitive cases away. So, I thought we just. Oh, this has to be, of course, on the custom case for these things to change. Okay. This concession year. Let's see where this one was hooked up to. This one was hooked up to the master scenario 46. Okay. Well, that should have. Let's go to our operating assumptions and make absolutely sure that this. See, this one should have come. See, right now it was just input, but it should have come from not the custom. Yeah, this one. Okay, and we should have done our coloring and everything else. So if it's on the custom case, we can see what happens if we change the length. Okay. So again, if we change it to the base case, it puts everything in, and better yet, we put it back to the custom case. Oops! You know, we should have a little reset button, but what I did here is attach this one to a macro, and this macro is, what it does is it's copy the custom case, so whenever we change it, it copies back the custom case. Let's try it here. It'll probably screw up. Okay, let's go to assign macro and copy the custom case. Oh, shit. Ah, shoot. We have to rename this to low case. Very bad. Okay, let's just make sure that still works. So what happens here is if you, if you change this to the base case, it puts everything back to the base case, and then we can switch to the custom case. It should go back to where we started, and then we can change this is a little bit too big, and we have to, oh shit. Okay, let's put it back to the base case. It seemed to work this time. Okay, and we just let's put it minimum value of 900 and 1,400, something like that. Maybe we change it by 10. That's going to be a small change, but does that work? Oh, we have to change it to the custom case. That's what we don't want to do. If it's in the custom case, we don't want to have it do this. So let's adjust the macro. If range is scenarios, it should be exit accept. Yeah, we need this one just below here. I think that will be okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this process again. Put the base case in, and then we put the custom case in. And then we can change our construction cost and see what happens. Now, the whole reason really to do this analysis is that, we might want to come up with this availability payment in different scenarios. Let's start with this case where we have 1.4 and we have sculpting. Let's allow the equity IRR to be 10%. So let's do this. Let's make a new macro when we do this. So what you do is go to data, what if analysis, but before you do that, why don't you put a macro in and call it goal seek. Okay, we're recording a macro just like on our phone, and then we go to what if analysis, goal seek, and we say, okay, let's set the equity IRR to 10% by changing, and that's the nice thing about the goal seek, which the solver doesn't allow you to do. We're going to go to the operating assumptions and change this so we can put it in another thing. Whoops. Oh shit. Target value. There's something wrong. Luckily it didn't screw everything up. If we increase this, $44,000. So I thought I changed this. If I make it 45,000. Why that didn't work? Let's put target. How about we'll put a... No, I think because let's put target here. Okay, I'm going a little long with this thing. Okay. And this is the difference between this one and this one. Okay, we want to make the difference equal to 0 by changing the thing. So let's try again. I probably did something really silly. Okay, and let's make a data. What if analysis goal seek? Let's make that thing equal to 0. By changing an input, which is in the operating assumptions, and it's this one. Should be red, green, blue, shit. Okay. That worked kind of. Let's put OK. Let's stop. If you want to get it a little more accurate, you can just go to File, Options, and I hope this isn't going to screw us up in something else, but you can put an extra 0 here. I don't know which one really makes it go. And then we can go to our Developer tab, go to the Insert button, put the button here, and put the goal seek. Okay. Okay. Okay, and so now we get a availability of 453. If we let's change it from sculpting to equal installment. Let's put a higher DSCR requirement, maybe. Let's, what else do we want to change? Let's make the DSCR RA much higher, which is ridiculous. All of this, I think, is a little bit ridiculous. And then instead of 453, we need 470. So you can kind of see how the financing elements, or if we want this to be 15%, then we'd have to get this much. So we can change all of our structuring assumptions and kind of see what happens. And I think that's just about enough for this file.